Okay, look at the Canterbury bells. Oh my goodness, I only showed you, what, a couple of days ago? Haven't they moved? My goodness, that is looking very good. I've just given everything a watering, but you can see that I'm in the shade in the greenhouse. It is sunny in the greenhouse over here, but it's shaded over here, and I'm just about to put the fleece back over so that I don't fry any of my little seedlings. If you water them in the sun and then you put them in the baking sunshine, so bright sunshine while they're wet, then what will happen is their leaves will get burnt because the water acts like a bit of a magnifying glass, magnifies the sun's rays, and it burns and kills your seedlings. So if that's happened to you, that's all that's happened. So I keep mine out of direct sunshine, but it's got 300, well not 360, but it's got plenty of light all around, so they won't get leggy. Sweet Rocket, that is now coming. So it's slower than the Canterbury bells, so you just need to remember that. All sown on the same day, but look, they are coming now. They're coming, they're coming, they're coming. They just take a little tiny bit longer. Can you see? And we've got the same seeds, exactly the same. I took mine off of the shelf, so I've got the same packet as you. So I've just given those a water. Let me zoom you right in so you can see. We're at the seed breaking stage. So the seed coat, that's called the tester. That's breaking, and then this is called the radicle. This is a root that's going down. Don't worry, it will find its own way down. Then we've got the cow parsley, so you can see the seed there and the shoot coming up, and then the true leaves will come through later. So these are just the seed leaves. There we go. Just put my hand behind it so you can see it properly. So you can see the seed and you can see where it's popped up. Snapdragons, let me zoom you in. You can see how tiny they are. So the seeds are teeny tiny. So it looks like there's none in the packet, but there's loads. If they were bigger seeds, then you would really notice them. Because the seeds are so tiny, you don't really notice the seeds in the packet. But look, can you imagine that teeny tiny bit of dust has now grown into a seedling this big? I know I've zoomed it up. That's quite a big growth spurt from that seed into this already. And if you grow them well, they will be 2 litres in size. So don't let the tiny seeds fool you and think, oh my goodness, and just sow them all, because 50 snapdragons, and these are the double types, is a lot of snapdragons. So you can save some of them for late winter if you want to. I'll sew those a bit too close to the label. I'm just going to shimmy the label back a little bit. There we go. That's better. It's difficult when you're sewing them by sprinkling them on, but I think most of them are spaced quite nicely. But we can prick these out. Oh my goodness, doesn't the front garden look lovely? It's taken hardly any work whatsoever. I'm literally popping out and doing a tiny bit of deadheading once a week. Look at the hollyhocks. Look at those, aren't they beautiful? And they are growing really strongly. That pink one. These are going to be absolutely enormous. This bed is a real selection this year. I've got a little bit of everything in here. Let me stand back. Glorious sunshine today, isn't there? I'm making the most of it. Look at those colours. Look at those colours. Wow. Phlox here is just gently doing its job of softening the edge of the wall. Look at those stems. They are nice and long and strong. Absolutely beautiful.
Are you going to do any work today?
None. Absolutely none. I'm busy just looking. Look how clean it is in here. I've worked hard to make it sparkling and a nice environment for me to work in all winter. I'm going to stick with my horticultural fleece because it is working an absolute dream. with this temperature. The temperatures are up and down, the sun is in and out. This is breathable, and I can just leave them to get on with it in their little tent. And I am now closing the door at night because it's quite chilly, isn't it? But the side vents are open, and can you see the roof vents? So these, you don't need electric for these. They are just made of wax. You put them in the fridge before installing them. So if you do have a window in your greenhouse and it doesn't have an automatic opener, they are not expensive and they don't need electric, and I really recommend you get them because they will save your bacon and stop your plants from overheating, especially when it's like this.